Hey beautiful people, it's your girl FAUSTY and you're welcome back to my channel FAUSTY ONYI MEDIA. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing good. You good? You guys know how we do it here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. Now let's get right into this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the evolution of the Chivido romance, and I'm talking Davido and Chioma and how she became Mrs. Adeleke. Sounds interesting, right? So let's get into it. Davido and Chioma got tongues wagging and fueled a lot of curiosity when they were spotted wearing wedding rings recently at Davido's uncle Ademola Adeleke's inauguration as the new governor of Osun State. A lot of people were shocked and surprised and were asking questions such as, when did Davido and Chioma get married? How come we were not informed? Is it even true? Was Gist Lovers' update about them tying the knots secretly true? These were a lot of questions that were plaguing people who wanted to know. But Davido and Chioma had not commented yet. Yeah, they've kept millions of their fans in suspense. For us to understand how events got to this point, let's start from the beginning about how Davido and Chioma's romance started. A little bit about Davido. David Adeleke, also known as Davido, was born November 21, 1992 in Atlanta, Georgia, which makes him 30 years old today. He shot into limelight with his electrifying music, energy, and stage performance, which endeared him to a lot of his fans. He has helped the careers of so many people, notable like Mayor Kun, Peruzzi, and others. And these people are doing well for themselves. He has won so many awards in the music industry, both locally and internationally, and has performed with many international acts. He has sold out the O2 Arena, and he has placed himself as one of the prominent and very successful music artists Nigeria has ever produced. OBO, Omobabo Lowo, his acronym, as he calls himself, is in honor of his father, a successful business magnate. Omobabo Lowo means the child of a rich man, if I'm going to translate literally. Davido is known for his generosity. He has a lot of guys hanging around him. Some he calls them his 30 BG gang. He has helped other music stars and artists, like I mentioned earlier. He made history when he donated 250 million naira to orphanages in 2021. And this started as a joke. For his birthday in 2021, he challenged his friends and fans to send him money within a couple of hours. What started as a joke turned into a reality, and Davido was able to raise 200 million naira from sources, his friends, his fans, his, well-wishers. With the speculations fueling what Davido intends to do with such amount of money, Davido added an extra 50 million from his own pocket, and it became 250 million. And he did what nobody had ever done in the history of the Nigerian music scene. He donated all 250 million naira to various orphanages in Nigeria. Davido has had his own fair share of controversies surrounding his baby mamas, his crew, the 30 BG gang, his friends, some of who had passed, his career, but that is another discussion for another day. So Davido has 4 baby mamas. Sophia Momodu is his first baby mama, and she bore him his first daughter and his first child, Imade Adeleke. His second baby mama, Amanda, bore him Hailey Adeleke, another daughter. his third baby mama, now turned wife, if we're going by what has been alleged or what has been reported, was Chioma Roland. And Chioma Roland bore him his first son, who is late now. May his soul rest in peace. His fourth baby mama, Larissa London, bore him his second son. Now, a little backstory about Chioma Roland, also known as Chef Chi. She was born in 1995. She's a chef, an influencer, and a businesswoman. She's of Igbo origin. She met Davido while schooling in Babcock University in 2013 through a friend. She dropped out of school at a point when the relationship between her and Davido became very serious, and she was following him on his various music tours and trips. But according to sources, she went back to complete her studies in 2021. Davido dedicated a viral single titled Assurance to solidify his love for Chioma. They were friends for a while before becoming lovers. They dated on and off, always having issues in their relationship. Davido has always been a playboy, if I may say so. So he's dated quite a lot, and Chioma had kind of tried to suck it in, and when she couldn't anymore, they break off. After some point, they come back together. In 2019, Davido formally introduced himself to Chioma's family. He was accompanied by his dad and a couple of his family members, and they did the introduction because Chioma was pregnant as at that time. Davido and Chioma welcomed their child, the late Ifeanyi, in 2019 October. Davido engaged Chioma and promised that the wedding was going to hold in 2020. So a lot of their fans were ready for that wedding in 2020, but the wedding did not hold. After a lot of troubles in their relationship, the marriage plans were scattered, of which Davido said during an interview with Ebuka that it was due to the pandemic in 2020, and that kind of destroyed their plans and delayed their marriage plans. Later, it was found out that Davido was dating other ladies, and Chioma at a point stopped wearing the engagement ring because he wanted to turn her to the Lord of the Rings, and she moved out of his house. I guess the other babies' mamas would have been happy that that assurance did not work. They reunited in 2022 and rekindled their love and relationship. And so, how did she become Mrs. Adeleke? This story kind of had a tragic occurrence that led to this event. So, the death of their son, Ifeanyi Adeleke, who died in Davido's private swimming pool at his mansion in Banana Island, few days after his third birthday. Davido and Chioma were not around during this period. They went for a family function and got the news that something bad had happened, and before you know it, they raced down as fast as they could to Lagos, and there it was discovered that their child had passed on October 31st, 2022 due to drowning accident. A total of 8 domestic staff and workers were present during that time. So it wasn't as if the child was left unattended to. It was just a case of negligence on the part of those adults that were in that house at that period who couldn't take responsibility and account for the child. And guys, when this news broke out during that time, I was so devastated. I couldn't even do that video at all because I just couldn't muster that courage, because I felt it as if I knew these people and I don't even know them. So this case is still ongoing, guys. It's still ongoing because an autopsy was conducted and it was found out that yes, the child died due to a drowning accident. And some arrests have been made, and like I mentioned, the case is still being investigated. So when this happened, Davido and Chioma were inconsolable. Sources even said that at a point, Davido tore his shirt and wanted to run into the streets, devastated. He was held back, and only then could he be controlled. Chioma was unconsolable, Davido was unconsolable, and they moved them to his father's house, where they stayed for some time, grieving and mourning the loss of their child. And they weren't even communicating on social media at all, and it was just a sad time. This happened. Chioma was so broken, like I mentioned, and she told Davido, according to sources, Gist Lover, she mentioned to Davido that the child that they shared together is no longer with them, is no longer alive, and she doesn't think that she has anything else to do in the relationship with Davido. And when she mentioned that, it kind of touched Davido, and Davido was like, no, that even if they lost their child, he still loves her and he's going to marry her. And so, according to Gist Lover, they tied the knots traditionally and wedded low-key. Their guests were not allowed to take their phones, to snap or post anything online. Even up to today, there's no picture online. And so it came as a surprise when during Davido's uncle inauguration, they were spotted wearing rings. Davido was wearing a wedding ring. Chioma too was also flashing a wedding ring. And people were like, wow, did these people get married without us knowing? Gist Lover said this and we didn't believe him. What's happening and all that? These were the questions a lot of people wanted answers to. But Davido and Chioma, they've not really commented about that at all, because ever since the demise of their child, they have been low-key, just maintaining a low-key status. It was only that inauguration, which was the first appearance since they lost their child. Davido and Chioma, I really wish them well. I hope that they get through these trying times together and successfully. And I also pray that they are blessed with more children, because Davido is loved. For his birthday this 2022, his fans came together and held a concert to honor him. A lot of people with stars coming in to perform and really, hold the fort down, just like a fan concert.
David, this is for you. David,
guys, if that's not love, I wonder what else it is. So it is true that Davido is really loved. He and Chioma's relationship is also pleasing to their numerous fans, and they want to see them win and be together. So guys, put down your comments in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think that this wedding is actually true, or do you think it's another publicity stunt? Put down your comments in the comment section. And this is where I'm going to end this particular video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when I post again. Until I see you in another video, please take care of yourself. Love yourself, be good to yourself, and be kind to others. I love you. Bye-bye.